Hello, good day, everyone. Good day to you, everyone. This is an amazing session. Welcome. Glad to see you all. Glad to see you all. Good to see you. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to see you. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Good to see you, everyone. I want to welcome everyone to this mentorship program. Welcome to 2026 Pisces Affairs Mentorship Program. And it's going to be an amazing one. Please let me know if it's appropriate on your screen. And today is our orientation. We have had introduction on the um, official community. We have had introductions. We have had a particular day when we have interactions where we have introduced ourselves. We have had we have connected with mentors. Yeah, we had mentors unveiling. And many of you mentees already are connecting with the mentors. I've seen a number of connections from my end too. Many of the mentees have been connecting, and that's one of the interesting things about Pamp. Connection, connection, and interactions is very important and is not something we want to take for granted. And at the introduction today, what we'll be doing is I'll be showing you and explaining to you how this mentorship will be going. But before we continue, I want to know where you are joining us from. I want to know where you are joining us from. Please, in the chat, comment in the chat. Let me know where you are from. Um, yes, hi, Adebayo Bolaji. Good to have everyone here. Please, let's know. We really want to know you are joining us from. And then we want to welcome you. Welcome from Cameroon. Welcome from Ghana. Welcome from Kenya. Welcome from Nigeria. Welcome from Zambia. Welcome from Zimbabwe. Welcome from South Africa. Welcome from Uganda. Welcome from Tanzania. Welcome everyone to Camp 20. Yeah, joining from Kenya. Yeah, welcome everyone. Good to see you. Now, yeah, the orientation. We are good to have you, Motayo Matthew Opeyemi. Because of the sake of time, I won't be mentioning, but welcome to Pamp, everyone. But keep bringing it in the chat. Let's know where you are joining us from. It's very important because we're also taking note of that. All right. I'm seeing all the comments trooping. Let them keep coming. Let them keep coming in. And today, I want you to know that something big is about to enter into your heart in this mentorship period. This is a mentorship period of 3 months back to back, every weekend, you know, discussing something interesting about fish farming. We are enlarging our capacity. I'm trying to tell you that something big is about to happen to you. But do you know that when something big is about to happen, what happens is that your heart must first be enlarged first. Your heart must first be enlarged, and it is the level at which your heart is enlarged to that will determine how relevant, how big what is about to happen to you will happen. I'm trying to say that in the business of fish farming and in the world of aquaculture, we fly by two things. Mentees of Pisces Academy, I need you to know that we fly by two things. One is what you know. Two is how you apply what you know. Of a truth, I tell you, many of you will be shifting in ranks in this season of Pisces Academy Mentorship Period. And what do I mean by saying that you're going to be shifting in rank? Some of you are just normal farmers. Some of you are just normal students. Some of you have never even invested in fish farming or the business of aquaculture. You have not tried it at all. Some of you are even still aspiring to begin, and this is a good time. I'm telling you that you'll be shifting in ranks. It is possible that something that some people acquired for many years, for decades, you can actually acquire it in few months. I'm telling you the truth. See, this mentorship is so very much loaded. It is loaded, and something big is about to hit you. Something deep is about to hit you in this mentorship next 3 months. Within the next 3 months, it is that beyond, because some of you are relevant in what you do in your farm, in your workplace. Some of you are building career in fish farming and aquaculture, and you are relevant in what you do. Good to have you. I see the comments keep coming in. Yes, let's know where you are joining from. Yes, I'm seeing all of you. I'm seeing all of you. We are taking note of that. Please let the chat keep coming. Engage so we know where you are joining us from and who is joining. All right. Something deep is about to happen. And I'm trying to let you know that, yes, Cynthia from Zimbabwe, from South Africa, Ogun State, Nigeria, Eldred from Kenya, good to have you all. I'm saying that some of you, beyond your work that you are building, you are relevant in your workspace and you are relevant on your farm. I'm saying that beyond that environment, you are going to be more relevant because of the things you will be exposed to in this mentorship. I know that many of you have gone through the profile of the mentors. You have seen that these are industry leaders. And I'm trying to let you know that, hey, you can't carry this body of knowledge that we are going to be exposing and remain where you are. I'm saying that beyond your workplace and beyond your environment and beyond your farm, you are going to be relevant beyond that place. You are going to be relevant beyond borders. You see, you will see that it's intentional. Some of you have begun to interact. You have begun to interact with mentors across borders. All of this we are doing is intentional. And the curriculum of the Pisces Academy Mentorship Program is so intentionally built such that everyone that join and is diligent with it to the end, oh my God, you will see by yourself. You will see by yourself that it's going to good to have you, Diary of a Farmer's Daughter. Good to have you. Everyone, I don't want to keep mentioning names, so I don't mention everything. Because it is so structured in a way that we have we'll be having closed, and I'm going to give you the lowdown of how the mentorship will be, because we'll be closed groups, discussions. We'll be having we have already, grouped every one of you mentees. We have grouped every one of you, and I'll be letting you know how this is going to come to play and how you are going to align with this such that you make the best out of this mentorship. I tell you, it is so important. And I want to encourage everyone, every mentee, to be very, very intentional. Because you thrive by the knowledge you know. I've said it earlier. You thrive by the knowledge you know and by the knowledge you apply. That's what makes you become more valuable. Do you know, to be factual with you, we are going to be releasing many industry secrets. We are going to be releasing many trade informations. Yeah. And that is slightly part of the reasons why all of our sessions will not be here this is an open session, but hey, okay, tomorrow we'll be here live on YouTube too, but not all of us. In fact, very few of our sessions will be open sessions like this. Most of them are closed sessions, and that's what this orientation is about. I'm going to let you know all of the modalities, everything, how everything is going to be, taking place. The platforms we'll be using, the timing, and the structure of the program itself. And if you just joining, or if you are here, I'd like you to click the like button. I'd like you to subscribe to this channel if you haven't. But I want you to know that this 3 months is going to be amazing. That's the first important thing. You know why? You need to know this so that you'll be able to give it all that it takes. See, at the end of this session, not even this particular session, this mentorship program, you will begin to realize that there are some business decisions that will become very easy for you to make. There are some work decisions that will be very easy for you to make. There are some career decisions that will be very easy for you to make more than the way you've been making them before. You begin to realize that the way you operate has changed. It not just changed, it has improved. It's simply because you are becoming a man of stature. I mean, you are becoming a farmer of stature. We want you to understand that this, some of you don't know that you're already implicated. You cannot be in this mentorship and not improve in your fish farming journey. Honestly, you cannot. You cannot be. Because there is a season in every farmer's life that they need to acquire knowledge. They need to pay attention to all the nitty-gritty of the farming and of for aquaculture. But there is something important here. It is about consistency. The question I want to ask every mentee here today is, can you be consistent for this period of time? Can you be consistent? Can you be consistent? Do you know why? Consistency gives more results than intensity. Intensity is that you put it, you give it all, you put, you go all out. But consistency is that you come to do it every time. Can I tell you something? There are many people who really want to get results, who really want to have big things. They want to do big things in fish farming and in aquaculture. But there are only very few are ready to be consistent. I'm telling you the truth, those that do big things or big projects in fish farming and in aquaculture, these people are not those that do things one-off. If you do, the ones that get the result, not those that do one-off things. No, you have to do things consistently. It's not things you do once and you get results. No, 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 no. It's things you do repeatedly. And honestly speaking, we live in a generation where we have microwaved farming knowledge. The people and they want to get results. No, 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 no. That's not how it goes. And can I be factual with you? I'm just trying to keep track of time. I'm just trying to keep track of time, okay? Can I be factual with you? Consistency is it gives results more than intent. So the question I will ask you, yes, I love this. I love how it is coming in the in the chat. Someone says, looking forward to being wiser than I am. That's just it. Maxwell Galanti says, looking forward to be wiser than I am. That's what this mentorship is about. Another person, Patrick, says, yes, I can be consistent. I love that. Agada Victor says, yes, I will be consistent. This is what it takes. This is what it takes. And let me quickly, so pay attention to this. I want to quickly give you the lowdown of this mentorship program. The Pisces Academy Mentorship Program began on the 1st of July 2026. I mean, Pamp 2026 now began 1st of July 2026. That's a few days ago. And we began with introduction. And many of you have been seeing introduction. I was really interested. I need you to know that we took notes of all the introductions. And all that we are doing, yes, I will for sure. Good. I need you to know that all we are doing is intentional. Because at the end of the day, there are many benefits that some people who are diligent with this mentorship will be benefiting. You see, this is not a global platform just for joke or just for child's play. I told you that this is access. You see that the mentors are industry leaders and there are opportunities here and there that, of course, we cannot recommend to those who we do not confidently trust, okay? Those who we cannot confidently say that, yes, we can. From the Pisces Academy Mentorship Program, we can recommend this, and that our faculty lead can boldly say that we will recommend this person for this job, for this opportunity, for this training, for this international exhibition, and for many things. I don't want to shoot the gun ahead of me, but I just need to let you know that this mentorship is very loaded. It's very loaded. Yes, I see another comment says, look from Sakari, says, looking forward to being more intentional and consistent. I love that. I love that. I love that. Now, we began with introduction and interactions. I've seen many people in the official community. Meanwhile, if you're on this live session and you are a mentee and you are not in the official community, check your email. Check your email. The link to the official community is right in your inbox. Okay. Now, we began with interactions. I see interest of people. I see people who wants to do aquariums business. I see people who want to learn about the business of fish farming. I see people who want to learn about fish processing. I see people who want to build a career. You see, it's not everyone who is into business, but some people just want to build a work career, and that's fine and very, very interesting. Okay, I'm trying to tell you that having read through all of those interests, we see that there are many people who have various and different kinds of interest. And you know what? All of these interests align with the curriculum and the intention and the interest of Pisces Academy. Now, we began with introduction. We moved beyond that to interactions, to mentors unveiling. We unveiled the mentors, and I saw the reactions on the official community. Now you know your mentors, you know your faculty lead, you know the program administrator, you know the lead program director. By the way, I am the lead program director. I am Taiwo James Isaac. Good to have you, Ladu Farms from Lagos, Nigeria. Good to have you. If you are just joining us, ensure you like this video and subscribe to this channel. Now we are talking, this is orientation session, and we are giving a brief and breakdown of how the Pisces Academy Mentorship Program 2026 will look like. We've had introduction, we've had interactions, we've had mentorship sessions, we have networking. We have made available on the official platforms, on the official community, all the social media handles for all of the mentors. And I see that people have been connecting. That's interesting. This is one of the interesting things about Pamp. This is one of the interesting things about Pisces Mentorship Program. Connect, network beyond borders. You see, we are not just networking within the locality of your state or your country. We are networking beyond borders, and this is intentional. Okay, so the structure of Pisces Academy Mentorship Program 2026 is that it is a 3-month program. It's going to take place for 12 weeks, and it is divided into 2 phases. Pay attention to this. I mentioned that we've had interactions, introductions, mentors unveiling, and connects. Now, this is the orientation we are having. And after this, we are diving into serious conversations, many closed sessions, industry secrets, trade informations. And this will be happening for 12 weeks. The first phase is in 2 phases. Phase 1 is virtual learning, and phase 2 is practical on-site and on-farm training. So the virtual learning is for 11 weeks, which is phase 1. The practical hands-on session is for 1 week, and I'll explain to you in details how we'll go about that. So let's face the phase 1. Phase 1, which is the live sessions, they are virtual sessions. Now, some of those virtual sessions will be open sessions, just like this. What we are having is an open session. What we are having currently is an open session. You see, it's a live YouTube video. A closed session means that even though you see this one that is open session, even though the link was in the official community, anyone subscribed to this channel or anyone on the streets of YouTube can actually come here. This is an open session. Many of the sessions we'll be having in Pamp 2026 will be closed sessions. So only those who are on the official community will have access to the link, because they are for registered participants alone. And that's the turn that many of the mentorship program will take. Okay, so and then it will be happening Saturdays, Sundays, West African time. Now, West African time, all the timing I need you to know this, please pay attention. The timing we'll be using for Pamp 2026 is West African time. So this means that in your location, you want to tell ChatGPT or Google, just ask ChatGPT, what does 11 a.m. West African time means in my country? Because take South Africa, for instance. I know it's not the same with a country like Nigeria. So I think South Africa is 1 hour ahead. Okay. So I see a question, what's the time taken every day, please? Good. I'm going to explain that. So pay attention to this. So the virtual sessions are taking place every Saturday and every Sunday. Every Saturday, 11 a.m. to 12:30 a.m. West African time. You see, so if the time differs in your country, calculate it using ChatGPT or Google to say, what does 11 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. West African time means in my location? ChatGPT will tell you, and you set your calendars, you set your schedules to it such that you don't miss any session. All right, that's on Saturdays we meet every 11 a.m. to 12:30. It does not mean it's YouTube, but the details of every meeting will be sent in the official community. And if you're official community and you're a mentee, check through the mail. If you need more inquiry about that, being on the official community, you could send me a direct message so that we look whether it was sent to your mail or not. All right. That's that about that. That's for Saturday. Every Saturday for 11 weeks consecutively, we will meet virtually between 11 a.m. West African time to 12:30 p.m. West African time. All right. Now, every Sunday for the next 11 weeks, of course, beginning from tomorrow too, we meet 6 p.m. West African time to 7:30 p.m. West African time. Meanwhile, tomorrow's session will be live on YouTube here because we want to treat many questions and answer. If there is any confusions, we want to treat it. And I'll tell you what we'll do again in the course of this session. Okay, so every Sunday it is 6 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. Welcome, John Favor. Good to have you. From 6 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. West African time on Sundays. So you see two things. Saturdays, 11 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. West African time. Sundays, 6 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. West African time. Now, those are the live sessions and closed sessions. Where we will be having these sessions, remember, they are exclusive information. So the links will only be sent exclusively in the closed community. If you're in the closed community, can you put a chat and say, I'm on the closed community? If you are not, say, I'm not. So we know what we are dealing with, okay? But I know a lot of you are, we see many people on the closed community and interactions. I've been ongoing there. You know, Pisces Academy Mentorship Program is across borders. It's not just for a selected location. It's across borders. And you see, we have participants from all across, registered participants from 9 countries. And we have shortlisted over we have selected over 200 participants from 9 countries. And it's amazing, the energy on the community and all of that. And the phase 2 now. Okay, now before I go to phase 2, let me explain other parts. I've explained the closed and the open sessions. The other part is that we'll be having case studies. Now, every mentee have been grouped. We have subgroups that we have grouped every mentee into. This group, I'm on the closed community. I'm saying that I'm on the closed communities. So I see a question. You mentioned that phase 2 will be practical aspect. Is practical going to be online or how? No, practical will not be online, but there is always a practical approved location close to you, and we will get there. we'll get there. So let me finish explaining the phase one. I've explained about the phase one, the timing, the structure, that we'll be having closed sessions and we'll be having open sessions. Now, we'll also be having case study discussions and we'll be having some groups. We have grouped you and we will let you all know what group you fall into and how you will be attending to the case studies, because I tell you, this is real life situations we are doing here. You have not seen this kind of mentorship anywhere. And that's why I say at the end of this mentorship cycle, you by yourself will be amazed by becoming, what you'll be hearing, what you'll be exposed to. You see, the difference is in what you know and what you apply. There's some people who are getting some kind of big results. It's not because they are better than you, it's because they know some things that you don't know yet. These are the things we want to expose to you in the Pisces Academy Mentorship Program. Okay, these are the things we want to expose to you. We want to expose these things to you. All right. And um we'll be having case studies. We'll be having case studies. So I need you to know that those case studies are very important. Let me give you the secret. This is very key. Those case studies are very key to how well you engage in these Pisces Academy mentorship programs. So you don't want to take them lightly. You want to engage in your groups because you want to. I don't want to give the lowdown here. We will talk in our closed community. All right. You want to engage, you want to participate in all of there will be real life situations, not theoretical things. There will be real life situations. And that, you see, at the end of this cycle, you'll be able to see problems. You'll be able to see, you'll be able to say that you're a competent person in the career of agriculture. I tell you the truth. Okay, and we won't be mincing words, we won't be gatekeeping, we won't be holding things. And that's why we are taking our time to make sure that we have good platforms to this, the ones we will do in open sessions and the ones we will do in closed sessions. That's why we are taking time to do this. And the platforms we'll be using for closed sessions, we will also let you know in the community. Please stay glued to the community. Don't miss any information and always react to informations when you see them so that we can know that you are getting the information. All right. Engage is important. Is important. Is important. You see, that's about that. We are also going to be having subgroups. Now to the practical session. It is not going to be online. A practical session is going to be hands-on, where you will have practical interactions. So we have approved locations across country, beyond borders, that are approved and associated and affiliated with us. We have, we have networks all around, and we have farmers and farms that we know that they can supervise you and that have operations that are ongoing. So these are the farms that will be affiliating you with, and we'll be rolling it out. Don't um stress yourself about that. We'll be rolling it out based on your location so that you'll be able to attend, maybe based on two things: the one closest to your location or the one that aligns best to your interest. For instance, one of the locations we'll be working with is a fish processing smokehouse. So if your interest aligns with processing more, and you may want to, go down to where there is fish processing. We have where fish farming is being done in, massively. You may want to attend that. You may want to say that, okay, let me go to this location because it is close to my country, it is close to my region. You see, you may want to say, okay, I want to learn because I want to learn this, let me go to this location. So there are things, and we will deal with that as time goes by. We will put the request out to let you align with us. You are the one. Thank you so much. I see Oladiola says, many thanks, looking good so much. I really appreciate that. Okay, so you will be the one to tell us, because we'll give you the options and you will choose. You see, we will tell you the location and we will tell you the Good to have you. This is our mentors of mentors saying good morning. Sorry for coming late. We are glad to have you here, sir. We are glad to have you here, sir. That's appreciate our mentor, Toba Tiamiyu. Yeah, that's Nurudeen Toba Tiamiyu. This is an industry leader, and I know that many of you are already connecting with him on the social media, because we dropped his social media platform on the community yesterday, so that the link, so that everyone can um connect with them. Not only his, even for other mentors. I'm telling you, these are the people that call the shots. These are the people that call the shots internationally. And is going to come on the session today. He's going to have few words with us. And I'm so glad to have you here. Thank you for joining us today, sir. Alhaji Nurudeen Toba Tiamiyu. All right, and so that's about the closed, the virtual session, and the phase two, that is the phase two, that is the practical and hands-on session. Okay, that's that about that. That's that about that. That's that about that. I want you to know, everyone, that this is not a session you want to take for granted. You see, this mentorship is free. Is free. But do you know why many people do not do? There are some people that do this kind of mentorship and they don't do it for free. And we are not, in any way blaming them for doing that. Do you know why they do that many times? It's not because they need the money. Many people that put up mentorship like this, they are putting it up, and the reason they put money and attach price tag to it is not because they need the money. It is simply because they want to filter the serious people from unserious people. I mean, can I change the words? They want to filter the intentional people from unintentional people. Because when you pay, your mind is there, your heart is there. Where your money is, your mind is there. You'll be very intentional with it, to say that I don't want to miss any session. I don't want to miss the case study analysis. I don't want to miss the subgroup. I don't want to miss the connects and the access that this mentorship will give me, because you pay for it. But do you know that many people, because they get some things on a platter of gold, do you know that they don't take free mentorship serious? So what am I telling you? I'm telling you that even though this mentorship is free, nothing really comes for free, actually. I'm telling you that nothing really comes for free. There's a price to pay. So what is the price for you to pay? Price is intentionality. You have to be very intentional. The price you need to pay is attention. Yes. The price you need to pay is your data, your subscription. The price you need to pay is that you need to sacrifice your time and say that I've just given you the schedule and the structure of how this is going to be. And you will now sit down and say, for this period of 3 months, this 11 weeks, this next 11 weeks and 12 weeks, I'm going to be very intentional. I'm not going to, I'm going to have a journal. I'm going to take notes at every sessions. I'm going to network amongst other mentees. I'm going to intentionally network with mentors across borders. I'm going to be intentional. I'm going to take notes of all of the things that is going on. I won't miss sessions. I won't miss the breakout sessions, the closed groups, because I told you we'll be having subgroups, we'll be having case studies. You are really going to engage, because these are the secrets of how well you can take the best. And now I'm telling you how you can take the best out of these mentorship programs. Don't uh don't don't see the case studies as something trivial, because those are real life situations that we'll be dealing with. and I just want you to know that is as important. Everything is so intentional. You see, we put out links that everyone should follow. How many people have you followed? How many mentors have you really connected with? I myself, I saw some mentees that are very intentional and have reached out to me and we have been in conversation. Do you know your future in the industry and business of aquaculture may be shaped by the people you interact with today? Yes. Let me just let me just leave that. Let me just leave that. Let me just leave that. I think I saw a question here. Okay, I think I answered that question. And talking about, yes, when folks pay, they pay attention. That's just it. That's just it. When people pay, they pay attention. But I need you to see, treat this Pisces Academy Mentorship Program as if you paid for it. Treat it as if you paid for it. Do you know why? The fact that you not pay for something, the fact that you are getting it free of charge does not mean that it does not cost some of us. Yes. Do you just get what I say? And you need to know that. You need to know that the fact that you did not pay for it does not mean that it does not cost some people. It's costing us. Yes, you need to know that. It is costing the mentors because these are very busy people. These are very busy people that have scheduled just for us saying that, no, let's raise a, a rising set of uh, a rising set of generation that have the right mindset to the skills and to the business mindset to say that, okay, we want to raise people that they know how to do it, but they also know how to bring profit from it. These people will be the generation of successful fish farmers. I'm telling you here that you are the future of aquaculture. You are the future of aquaculture. You are the future of aquaculture. Very soon, I told you that we'll be having Alhaji Nurudeen Toba Tiamiyu join us to say a few things in a few minutes. And even before that, we'll be having our faculty lead uh, to also come to say a few things just for a few minutes. And so you know that, no, we are doing, we are very intentional. We are very intentional with what we are doing. You see, many of you don't know that with this mentorship, by joining this mentor, okay, I see. Time costs. Data. Thank you for that summary, Olatunde. Time costs, data costs, expertise costs, and so on. Yes, that's it. That's it. You see, that time is a big deal because the mentors here, there are people from their profiles you would have seen. From their profiles, you would have seen that these people are very busy people. People who travel outside the country, who travel internationally here and there. They have engagements with different things, but they have decided to say, no, we want to pass this information. We want to share this knowledge. We want to raise another generation. And you don't want to waste their time. Okay, all right. And many of you don't know that you have actually implicated by yourself, you know, because the knowledge that will be released in this mentorship are the knowledge that make people who they are in the industry. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. I'm saying that there are some knowledge that make men in the fish farming industry. I'm saying that in the aquaculture industry, things you can know that when you know it, you are becoming the man. Yes, these people know it, and these people want to give it to you. They want to hand over this information to you. I'm telling you that there are some things that when you discover some things, you fly. I'm saying in this world of fish farming and aquaculture, we fly by two things. We fly by what we know, and we fly by what we apply. But the question I want to ask you is, can you be consistent? Because it takes you, I said it earlier actually, that consistency it gives result more than intensity. Intensity is that you go all out, you put all. But consistency is that you can be consistent over a period of time. Do you see? You can be consistent over a period of time. So, what are you willing? Are you ready? Are you willing? Are you ready? Are you willing? Are you ready? And then you see, I'm beginning to, I'll just Or just hold on now so that we have our faculty lead who has just joined us to say a few things to us. And afterwards, we'll be having Alhaji Nurudeen Toba Tiamiyu. I need you to know that all of the things you'll be hearing now, you should take them very serious. You should take them very, 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 very serious. Our faculty lead, please, you have to turn your screen again. It has locked the orientation. You have to turn it now. Now, I need you to know that our faculty lead is just a very brief introduction, is the managing director of Oasis Aquatic Fisheries.
Is it okay that way?
Yes, it's okay that way. Thank you,
Okay.
sir. Is the managing director of Oasis Aquatic Fisheries. Is an accountant also. He has many years of experience in the aquaculture industry, and personally, I've learned so many things from him. So many things from him. If you know me well, you know that I'm very so much associated with him and that I've learned a lot from him. And he's our faculty lead for the Pisces Academy Mentorship Program. Is the interesting thing about him is that he has a blend with the industry of aquaculture, even with accountancy. So this brings the blend to say that we are not just doing the business, we are doing it profitably. And I want to welcome you. Currently is joining us from the United Kingdom. Welcome, sir. Sam-Abiodun Oluwasanmi.
Yeah, thank you very much, Mr. Taiwo, for having me. And I say good afternoon to everyone, the mentees and the mentors. This is a very interesting program, and which I believe we.
Please please, if you can hear him well, please say in the chat. If you can't, let him know too. So I'm certain that it's not only from my end. I can hear you, but it's just low. I just wanted to confirm
Okay.
that so we hear you clearly.
Okay. Can everyone hear me clearly? Can you hear me clearly now, Mr. Taiwo?
I can hear you. Please go ahead, sir.
Okay. So I want to greet everyone, the mentees and the mentors, and I want to officially welcome us to Pamp 2026. Specifically, I want to appreciate the volunteers, mentors, Mrs. Hagadamiri, um, um, Tiki Farms, Tiki Inga, the managing director of Tiki Fish Smokehouse, and I want to appreciate TJ as well, TJ of Haifa Farms in Ijebu. And lastly, I want to appreciate our boss, our father, Alhaji Toba Tiamiyu. I remembered when I was in Lagos State University, Department of Fisheries and Aquaculture. Alhaji Toba Tiamiyu is always ready to, always ready to help us then. Is our go-to, we usually contact him, anything, especially financial, help. As a student, representative then, I and my colleagues, we used to, go to his farm in Ikotun. So he used to attend to us very well, give us money. I remember a day we went there, he gave us a basket of smoked fish. I could not forget that day. And funny enough, we finished it before we got back to school that day. So Alhaji Toba Tiamiyu has been a very good person in the industry. Try at every point in time to render help to aspiring or already existing farmers. Not only that, is a one of the pioneers, innovator in tilapia aquaculture industry in Nigeria. I used to, after we left school, we lost contact, but I used to follow him on social media. Thank you very much, sir. We do not take this for granted. Thank you for coming, and we hope that the mentees use this opportunity wisely, because it's a very rare one, being a consultant to so many other international organizations, and volunteer to, help in this kind of situation met my, imagination. So I just want to say thank you, sir. And then TJ, if you are in the chat, we appreciate you as well. Thanks for coming. Thanks for your thoughtfulness to give out the information. TJ runs Alpha Farms in Ijebu, and this is one of the most successful farms I know in Nigeria. And for somebody that has been doing that for years, we see how farm packs out every time. And for someone to have been able to sustain this for years, it means that he has some secrets which other farmers that are packing out do not have. So TJ is a big fish in this Pamp 2026. And Miss Agadamiri will help us when it comes to matter of ingredient source, is one of the key participants in the aquaculture value chain in Nigeria, which I believe she will help us as well to, actualize our aims in this Pamp 2026. And every other volunteer, Tiki, I don't know if you people have checked Tiki's page on Facebook. The man has more than 300,000 followers on Facebook. This he has been sustaining for years. If you want to know someone that is successful in what he's doing, go and check the year he started. That is the principle. Go and check the year he started. You cannot stay in a business that is not returning your money and some profits. You can't stay. That is the principle of business. A business that is not returning your money and some profits, you can't stay there. It has a limit. There is a limit to how far or how long you can stay. So these are the people we have brought together to help you, with information, hand-on skills, and so many other things like that. And having said, I appreciate every other people, the aquarium experts, which are, his name does not come to my head now, and the other volunteer mentor from the East. Thank you very much for willing to help and to give out your business secrets, because it's a business secret. If I don't want you to fail, and I'm giving you the experience, maybe the one I've learned that has cost me a lot of money to learn, and I want to give you for free. So it means that I'm giving out what I've bought with my money. I'm giving it out for free. So now, having said that, I want to quickly run through a few things. You see, we understand how human beings are, and we have put some measures in place. These measures will help us and it will help you, but it will help you mostly. This program tends towards non-profit program. When I say non-profit program, it means that some money must have been spent, but we are not expecting anything back monetarily. So what does that mean? It means that at the end of the program, we have what we call KPIs. These are the indicators that we will use to measure the success of the program. And you want to agree with me that it doesn't make any sense to have brought all these people I've mentioned, the like of Alaji, the like of TJ, and at the end of the program, we were not able to meet up with our KPIs. That's a failure. So we have set some indicators for ourselves to assess our performance as the organizer of this program. Now, whether we are going to achieve our KPI positively or negatively, largely depend on the mentees. And the reason why we don't want to, mess things around or fuck up is because of the people that we have brought in. I don't, I can't just imagine how the person of Alaji will spend his times. I will call it hard end time. His time, and at the end of the assessment, you were not able to say after so many time, after some months, some year, the program we did the other time, this is the actualization, this is the the results. It means that if we go next time and say, sir, we want you to do this, we want you to do that for us, he will ask the other one that you did, what was the result? And imagine we cannot present these mentors what we have achieved through this. That's a slap on us, and we don't want something like that to happen. So, having said this, we have put some things in place that will make us to actualize our KPI. We have the expected quantity of people, the number of people rather, that we say, okay, out of 200 people that we shortlisted, if we can keep along with this, I won't mention the numbers, if you can keep along with this certain number of people after the program, and we can keep along with them after 2 years, 3 years, you were able to say this person started from Pamp and he has been doing well, or this person has not been doing well before. After the Pamp program, he has started making sense in his farm. So we have certain number of people that we have decided within us. So what that means is if we don't have every other person on board at the end of this thing, as to keep up with, we are good, but we need to have certain number of people. So we've put some things in place to actualize this. The first thing that happened this morning that spurred me to quickly deliver this is at the first 15 minutes of this live session, we have just 15 people. And this is about 56. If I'm not mistaken, this is about exactly 1 hour after this program. No, is it up to 1 hour? Maybe
53.
about 53 minutes. 53 minutes after this program, we're having just 30 people. According to YouTube statistics, I don't know if there is a way, I don't know. And when you go to the WhatsApp channel, we are about 150 people there. When you put this on percentage, you know what that percentage means. So if we want to go by this is a very low turnout. So we don't want this kind of response. That's one. So what do you stand to benefit apart from having the information, have a hand-on experience and the lies that Mr. Taiwo has previously highlighted? There's still a lot of things you need to benefit at the end of the program. So continuous mentoring, I've said that. You are going to have a certificate that you participated. I've said that. So what that one would do for you is very simple. I want to recommend you, or maybe you've not even started your farm, you want to work for a while. I want to interview you to our business. And after you've stated your experience, you've stated your everything, and I now say, what are the other certificates that you have? And you put some 2-3 certificates. That will tell me that when you start something, you finish it. Because if you don't finish something, you will not have a certificate for it. So if I say that you put about 2-3 certificates on your CV, the recruiter use this a lot. I can be rest assured that you have some sense of responsibility, sense of consistency, that if you start something, you finish it. So it might not be the content of certificate that interests me. It might be how many things have you started and finished. So there are also job opportunities. I understand that some of you are students from the profile I went through and the likes, and you might want to just work for a few years before you establish your own farm, whether to gather some money or to have some experience, hands-on experience. You will not want me to leave someone that has, attended about 9 or 11 out of 11 sessions, 10 or 11 sessions out of 11 sessions that we have, 11 weeks that we have. You don't want me to leave that kind of person and go and select the person that just attend 3. It's a pointer. Those are the red things that the recruiters used to check for. So there are jobs opportunity. As I'm speaking to you, there are jobs opportunity that we have. And it's not job that will pay you 50,000, 60,000 naira. It's job that value your inputs. So farm visiting, maybe you are practicing already or you want to start. If you invite us, we visit your farm, though at your own cost, to help, to give you hands-on helps and the likes. So another benefit is recommendation for business partnership. And then the last one, which there are still some other, but the last one I will stay here is networking with other people. You see, all these things, people can just enter our DM that having gone through this guy's profile and the likes, I saw sometimes, because I can tell you for fact that the like of TJ, the like of Alaji, if somebody want to make a decision in Nigeria aquaculture industry and they want to check from some facts before they take 10 people, in fact, these people will be among the first 10 people that they want to ask questions from. I tell you. So they now enter the DM of these people and ask them. I learned that you participated in DDD in 2026, and I want to do business with this person that said he was once or is a mentee in this program. What can you say? We have your record, we'll send to them if they ask us about you. So all those things are the benefits, but these benefits, just like Mr. Taiwo said, will not come free. It takes your intentionality, it takes your attention, and your attendance, your interaction in both in the general group and your assignment group, your presentation, the way you are learning, and some other things are so we have KPI for you as well, which will let you know in the group, in the main group, as time goes on. So we have a measure in place to assess you based on each of the indicators that we have set for you. And we have graded each of these indicators. Attendance 10, interaction this, So at the end of the day, we are going to grade, and we have your record with us. So going back to our own KPI, we select that number of people that want to move along with, which we think they are serious with us, because we understand how, especially these days that everything is almost virtual. We understand how people can be, I don't want to use a harsh word, but can be nonchalant. Let me put it that way, especially when they don't pay for something. So these are the things that we all need to, take into cognizance as we have our own KPIs, you have yours as well. We know ours, we let you know yours as time goes on. Thank you very much, everyone. And once again, I send my appreciation to the mentors, Mrs. Mary TJ of Fiverr Farms, Ms. Mary of Fish Needs Enterprise, Alaji Toba Tiamiyu of Latia Farms, and every other person that might not come to my mind now. Thank you very much for
Thank you so
um,
very much, sir. Mentees, where are your emojis? Where are your emojis? Can you engage and say thank you to our faculty leads? Can you say thank you to our faculty lead as he's leaving us now? And of course, in the next 1 minute, next few seconds, um we'll be having Alhaji Toba Tiamiyu join us. Can you appreciate as our faculty lead leaves the stream so that we'll have Alhaji join us. Yeah. So you would have to leave before you can join, sir. Yes. So yeah. Thank him, thank him, thank him, thank him, thank him, thank him, thank him. Yes, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. You see, that was so apt and so well delivered. And you see, that's just it. That's just the full detail of it. And one thing I want you to know here is that um we are not raising a photocopy generation. So Alhaji will join us any moment from now and have him say one or few things to us from the good to have you, Olawanya Akikomi. Well done. And you know, he will be joining us and will be giving us, some things, especially from the broader view, and from a fatherly side in the industry. And I want you to know and never forget that what we are doing here is not a photocopy generation. What we are raising is a unique breed. I'm telling you, a unique breed of fish farmers, a unique breed of those who are building careers in the aquaculture industry, a unique breed. Good to have you, Badruddin Aisha. That's my mentee. Good to have you. Good to have you. Glad to see you here. All right. Just because, please check the link for my. Please try the link again now, sir. Please try the link again now. You should be able to come in now. You couldn't come in before because we had someone on that stream. Please, sir, that's Alhaji trying to come in with the guest link. Yes, we have Alhaji here. So can you all welcome? Can you all welcome? Yes, can you all welcome Alhaji Nurudeen Toba Tiamiyu? This is our mentor. In fact, he plays an advisory role, he plays mentor, and a lot more in Pisces Academy. Can we appreciate him? Welcome, sir.
Yeah, good morning. Can you hear me? Yeah, good morning. It's a pleasure to be here. And I'm happy you guys are taking this mantle upon yourselves. Because one of the things we've been seeing over the years, we are not getting people that really want to continue this struggle with us. And when I met you in Akure, at least we were able to speak about a lot of issues, about a lot of things, directions, apart from even looking at aquaculture itself, look at fisheries, climate change, because everything boils down to how we actually take care of the environment itself for us to even think of thriving in aquaculture industry in Nigeria. So I'm glad to be on board. And like I always tell younger people and people of my age mate that we only have Nigeria for now. Not all of us can run away. And if we can't run away, what can we do to make things very sustainable for everyone? With all the challenges too in Nigeria, there are still opportunities, a lot of opportunities. But the opportunities, how can we now harness them, especially in the aquaculture industry? A lot of dynamics has played out over the years. But for me, what I try to do is that I always try to share my failures over the years, how I've overcome some of them, how I'm still battling some of them, and how I don't even have the strength to do some of them because of my age and because of some other responsibility. But I'll be able to share some of those things with younger people for them to have this direction that yes, you can actually work on this line and be profitable short term, long term, medium term. To be able to guide people coming behind us because it's always good when you see people that want to take over from where you are stopping because it gladdens you that yes, all your experience over the years are not wasted. That people are actually using your failures to succeed in life from what you have done over the past. So it's a pleasure for me to partner with you guys. And as time goes on, like the former guy says, one of the biggest problem I have is in mentorship is that people fizzle out along the way. And it's painful when people create time to come and talk and talk and talk and talk, and you're not getting enough people you're engaging with. If for me, sometimes it's not a problem because if you have 100 people and 20 people are ready to even sit down with you, it still makes a lot of sense. Maybe in the next 10 years, those 20 people too will do what we are doing to another set of people. So so those are the kinds that doesn't even discourage one totally. See, yes, some people are actually interested in listening to the rubbish we are going to say sometimes, or the good things we are going to say sometimes, because some of the things you say will not even sit down well with people. But the whole idea is for you to sit down and dissect what we say, because all so-called mentors like us, because sometimes you say mentor, I say, what kind of mentorship am I giving? All I just do just to share my experience with you. So that some of the things we saw as issues may be things that even people we are talking to have already even solved. So they should not discount it and say, I've solved this problem that this man is talking about. Yeah, how is he a mentor? It will happen, but all you need to do is, yes, you solve this guy's man's problem, which he calls a problem, and doesn't have solution for it. Nobody has solution for everything. All you need to do is that you need to pen down things and say, yes, these are directions that are workable, or this direction may not be workable. This direction is workable if you put so and things in place. Because, for example, now, somebody was talking to me yesterday, or I think 2 days ago, on investment in aquaculture. And I told them, I sat the young lady down. She wanted to, because we are running a program, it's a wish program, world initiative for soya in human health. Now, when they finish the program, at least each of them should have between 600 and 700,000 naira as cash with them. And she was not talking that, oh, I asked her, what do you want to do after the program? She said, oh, she wants to start smoking fish. This. I said, okay, what do you want to do? She say, I'm going to buy smoking cane. I said, why do you need smoking cane? You don't need a smoking cane because you can actually take your fish to where they are smoking fishes and smoke at a cost instead of tying down a lot of capital. I said, how much fish do you want to start smoking that you are tying capital down? The capital you are tying down, you are going to be paying depreciation on it. So if you are not doing maximum on that smoke in 4 or 5 years when you're supposed to replace it, then you'll have lost so much money. So Shara saw the reason for that. I said, yes, it's true that it's no point. So those are kind of things we share. And what I want to try to do is that I want to try to do something more structured, which I will share with you guys. I say, okay, this is my own line of thought. This is where I want to run my own mentorship program. I want to take it sector by sector in the aquaculture space. So I'm able to share, okay, if you are doing growth, okay, I'm going to talk on this. If you are doing fingers, I'm going to talk on it. So talking about alternative feeds. Presently I'm working with a PhD student now in Badagry. We are looking at alternative feeds for heterobranchus, heterocleras, pure claras, and tilapia. We're already working on it, and we have a nutritionist that are working with us too. So, for example, now we're looking at duckweed, azolla, BSF, and soybeans without using fish meal, and how much we use that will not impact negatively the growth rate. So those are kind of things that keep on going on. And I will always then I will encourage people that are mentees to read more. And one of the things I've seen in the last couple of years, which I've tried to repair, I've tried to work on it, when I'm with IT students now, I teach them from their TikTok, their Instagram. You have everything I'm going to discuss with you on your TikTok streams. But because the kind of things you watch on your TikTok and Instagram, the algorithms will not throw them to you. So when I'm talking about a BSF, for example, I'm talking about hydroponic folder. While I'm discussing with you, I just say, okay, open your TikTok. Okay, you don't have TikTok, you have Instagram. Open Instagram, type it. What I'm telling you is look at it. So once you're able to push them toward that side, the algorithms will be pushing it to them once in a while they open their TikTok and Instagram account. So that's the way I've been trying to teach the young people in the last 2, 3 years, and it's been working to a large extent now. So those are kind of mechanisms I feel we can use to keep people more focused in this agriculture industry because it's vast, it's a lot of money, and I always say that if we are able to service the bottom of the pyramid in any society, that is where the money is, but that is where the population is. But that is where they have a bigger issue when it comes to dwindling resources. They want to eat, they don't have money. So what can you do for that bottom of the pyramid to eat what the top are eating? So you need to start looking at what kind of production costs are you going to use to reduce cost to make it more affordable, the kind of sizes you're looking at. A couple of weeks ago, you know Sergio now, Serge Farms, that was my partner.
Yes, yes, very well.
We looked at, because normally when I go out, Nigeria, outside the country, I try to go to their fish sector to see what they are selling, the kind of packaging they are doing. So even in Badagry, I entered the store and I saw shower 4 pieces, 1 kg, and they are selling for 3,008. And these are kind of things we have been saying that. So if you are selling 250-gram shower for 1 kg for 3,008, or you are selling five of that for 3,000 at 1 kg. So definitely, why are we not looking at catfish for example, of those smaller sizes, blast frozen, just like they've done that one, that they can stay well in the pot without breaking? Because if you are competing, for example, with frozen fish imported into Nigeria, you must compete size by size. So you don't go and start freezing 1.5 kilo catfish. Want to compete with Kote. Basically, if you take 1.5 kilo catfish and cut off the head, you've taken almost 300 grams away from it. So, but if you look at the 300 gram, 320 grams fish, if you see the head, it's not bigger than the head of Kote and Titus and things like that. So those are kind of things. It's a journey. It's a journey, and I'm glad to be a part of this journey. So thanks for bringing me on board. I really appreciate it for deeming it fit for me to come on board. Thank you very much.
Thank you so very much, sir. Can you appreciate if you have any question, quickly bring it in the chat. Many of you can see that you got more than your session, but you got more than what you've had. Thank you so very much. I love those perspective. I love those industry nuggets. I love those. If you have any questions for Alaji, please bring it on. If you don't, please appreciate him for coming, and then even beyond giving us orientation, for telling us the modality with which he's going to mentor us, and also for giving us some insights about how we can do some things, about how you can learn online. You see, it's just that you are watching comedy. I mean, it's okay to watch comedy, but too much of everything.
Avoiding Pella instead of making money. But that's what I decide. We also need entertainment, but I think we should be more focused. The people that are entertaining us they're already billionaires. So we too we need to try and make our money by charting our part. Thank you very much. Yeah.
Amazing. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Yes.
Take care of yourself. Thank you very much. Yeah.
Thank you. Glad to have you, sir. Glad to have you, sir. And everyone, yeah, the goal is to make money. That's just it. Oh. The goal is to make money. And I I mean, this is just a good place to end this session today. You see, we are not even using up to that 1 minutes. We are not using up to that 90 minutes today. But this is a good place. I want us to stop and digest everything. Digest everything. Digest everything. For this particular session, I will make the replay available so that um because I believe there are things in this session you want to listen to again. So I'll make sure that the replay of this video is made available. But I mean, I still have a lot of things to say, but I would like to, you're welcome. I would like to um, stop here so that we digest. But someone is asking, please explain the timeline better. Good. This is the structure of the program. It is a um, 12 weeks program. You see, 12 weeks is 3 months. It's a 12 weeks program and is in two phases. The first phase is virtual learning. The second phase is practical learning. The first phase, which is virtual learning, is for 11, 11 weeks. The second phase, which is practical and hands-on, is for 1 week. Now, the first phase, which is virtual learning, we have few sessions that will be open sessions, like what we are doing here right now. Many of the sessions will be closed sessions, and the link to those sessions will be sent exclusively on the official community. If you are on the official community, you'll see we've been having interactions, we've been connecting there, we've been engaging with members there, we've been doing introductions and interactions there. Okay. Another is that um, we'll be having a separate, groups. All of the mentees have been divided into subgroup, but you don't know your group yet. In the course of the week, we would let you know. All right, we'll let you know what um that what group you belong to and how you can make the best out of this mentorship program. Just stay glued to to your to your to that official community. But the timeline is this: every Saturday we are virtual between for 11 weeks. Every Saturday we are virtual between the hours of 11 a.m. to 12 p.m. 12:30 p.m. West African time. You see, and some days we may finish earlier, just like today. We're rounding up. Okay. On every Sunday for the next 11 weeks, we are meeting virtually between 6 p.m. and 7:30 p.m. West African time. All right. So what you need to do is look at your country and ask ChatGPT or Google that what does 6 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. West African time means in my location. ChatGPT will tell you, Google will tell you, and then you adjust your calendar towards it because we meet virtually every Saturday and every Sunday for the next 11 weeks. Saturday, 11 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. West African time. Sundays, 6 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. West African time. You see, 90 minutes max for each section. So, but we have case studies that we'll be dealing with. These ones will be on your groups. There are groups that we have, and we will let you know the groups of the in the course of the week. So if you are not on that group or you are having an issue with your email, please message me, find my direct WhatsApp line on this channel, and then message me so that we can sort your email, and then you'll be able to access the link from the email and join the official community. Good. I see that's nice. You get it now. All right. And if you are excited about this mentorship program, this 2026 Pisces Academy Mentorship Program, I want you to bring out your stickers, bring out your emojis as we begin to round up. Bring out your emojis, let it come as we begin to round up, and we say this is a good opening. And tomorrow we'll be having a session. We're having a Q&A session. It will be very brief. And what we'll be doing is that if you have anything that you don't understand about how the mentorship will go, you see, tomorrow's session is like an extension of today. It will be between you and I. And we have the program administrator come live too, so that if there is anything you need question about, if there is anything you need, maybe you are confused, you have any questions about the Pisces Academy Mentorship Program, you have the floor to ask. It's a live conversation, and we'll be having brief conversations. Don't come, be very punctual tomorrow. And hey, stay glued to your to the official community, because every information there is gold. All right. And I think I see your chat, I see your emojis. This is where we'll pull the curtain today. Thank you for coming. I want to officially welcome you all mentees of the Pisces Academy Mentorship Program to the Pamp 2026. Welcome, and you're going to have an exciting and transformative journey. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And this is where we run and have an amazing 3 months.